This is camera 1, the one that I'm reviewing right now, and it is on its lowest height, and at that height it captures about 14 inches in width and about 8 inches in height. I have the built-in light turned all the way on, and I'm using the built-in microphone. So if we look at a printed grid of 1/2 inch squares, there's really not much distortion at all across here, although there is, of course, some aliasing which shows up, especially as I rotate the paper a little bit. Now let's see how it renders the colors of these 5 ballpoint pens. Let's start with green. Blue. Black. Purple. And red. So the red and green are distinct from each other. The blue and purple are not particularly distinct from one another. So this is camera 1. This, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's hard not to say seizure. Now I'm going to switch to another camera, which is similarly a document camera on a stand, but with somewhat less elegant design and somewhat cheaper. I'll switch that both to that camera and to that camera's video. Now this camera I'm using just under general room lighting. It has a built-in light, which is not very strong, doesn't really do much here. And I've also set this camera in its own software to be manual focus at this level and to expose things fairly brightly. Now, once again, I've set this at such a height that it's capturing about 14 inches across and 8 inches high. This is a camera made, sold under the Office Aid brand. So let's see how it does with colors and motion. I'll do them in the same order. Green. Blue. Black. Purple. And red. So this is the Office Aid. And those colors, I think, were more distinct than they were with the other camera. And let's just also look at the half-inch squares. It seems to me that there's a bit less obvious aliasing going on here, although it's still evident. Now I'm going to switch to a third camera, and that's simply a USB webcam being held on a stand pointing downward at my desk with USB powered ring light over it. And once again, using the audio that's built into that ring light. Now, this is set up a bit differently. It's focused to give not quite the full range. So this is giving us about about 12 inches in width and 7 inches in height. And the first thing you notice about this is that it's a bit blurry at the corners. I actually tried a number of different webcams, and this is by far the best of them. You can also see it renders the colors quite well. Now, so this is green. Let's put that over to the middle more. Blue. Black. Purple. And red. I believe this camera is sold under the name Speedle. So this one also renders the colors pretty distinctly, and it does quite well with motion, but that focus, and there's a bit of distortion. You see how it goes out of focus as I move things to the edge.